ever since you guys have been away, like
You know,
she's
it's not
wonderful.
easy to be among the guys. Like the only great lady
Yeah,
among the guys.
I celebrate you. I
Yeah.
celebrate
We are blessed.
Yeah.
among men. Yeah.
Oh. Wonderful. You want to get more updates, entertainment, discussion, talks? Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Hello, welcome to another segment of Let's Talk. A depressed mind is a mind filled with anxiety, pain, sadness as a result of certain circumstances that befallen or befalls a person. This section today, we're looking at depression and its effects in the lives of women. Okay, in the house with me, I have two lovely people who have been away for quite some time. In our second episode, third episode, they were not with us, but today we have them live in the studio. And also with me, I have A-Boys, the only female Jagadantis in the house.
No, I'm not Jagadantis.
Okay. She has been adorable.
Wow.
Ever since you guys have been away, like
You know,
she's
it's not
wonderful.
easy to be among the guys. Like the only great lady
Yeah,
among the guys.
I celebrate you. I
Yeah.
We are blessed.
Yeah.
among men.
Thank you very much. The MC Bumpers. And I've been the dummy experience.
Wow, very fantastic.
It's nice having MC Bumpers.
Yeah.
Back to the house.
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's celebrate in place. Celebrate in place in the house. Okay. So right. You've been away for a while, like you don't have a studio. Our neighbors, how have your weeks been?
Wonderful, splendid, but stressful.
Oh, I can see that. This is showing the bit, but sometimes she's looking beautiful. Okay. We are looking at our topic, depression. Very controversial topic.
So why are you supervising on women?
You know, the reason is 80% of people that falls within this range of depression are the women. But we're not going to escape or pull out the men.
It's 80% of
People who falls within the categories of depression, this depressed, the women, the females, the women in particular. And we also have the men and we have the teenagers. But today's section, we're looking at the women. Particularly, you want to know about like this depression. Why? The effect of it. What are the things that actually causes this depression in the lives of the women? And we're actually going to profound solution.
Affects someone's dream, if not killing the dream totally. Depression has a very big role that it plays in killing your dream. I think depression also causes low self-esteem.
Okay.
You know, many people have low self-esteem. So depression, I see depression as a disease. Are you getting this? It's a killer disease.
Okay.
why you say disease? It's not like COVID-19.
Not COVID-19.
Okay. Now you're saying one of the causes you mentioned that is the aspect about low self-esteem. What depression can do to the people. It makes you a kind of this your self-esteem becomes
Yes,
very
that's
low.
one of the effects of depression.
Yeah.
Human being.
Okay. I'll come back to you later. Let me hear from MC Puppets. Now, depression and causes of depression. Like, what do you think can actually cause depression?
First of all, in a simple form, depression is a constant feeling of sadness or loss of interest, which can stop you from your normal. The causes of depression are like sexual abuse, family problems, breakups, and all that.
The thing now is the causes of depression actually might be actually result of sexual abuse.
Yeah, social
And,
abuse.
okay, I think
tender
that,
age.
and that's actually where
Women,
that's actually where actually we'll be taking our direction to the effect in the lives of women. Okay, just hear from MC Pompous Williams. He just said now one of the causes or effects of which it happens is about is sexual abuse and family problems in the lives of the people. Okay, anyways, we just talked about depression and the causes of depression. Like,
Okay, I think he has mentioned the part of causes of depression,
Yes.
which he said sexual
Sexual
abuse
abuse,
or
yeah.
family issues. Yes, I could say like I have my own experience too. This particular time in my life, I was seriously depressed. I just want to like take my life. I just want to go like. There's no need of living. You know, depression is like I would like it's a deep sadness when like to you it seems like the whole life there's nothing meaningful in this world, like there's nothing making sense around you, nothing is working for you, and you're saying like everything is just going wrong. Now if I don't like look at my own point of view for my own the area of family issues, I can remember vividly well when I was in school, like I needed so much attention being like the only girl and the last one of the family. Like I need so much attention. I want like my brothers to keep on calling me, this one call me, check on me, do this and this. But I was not seeing that. This thing got so much to me that when I see my roommates, people call this, and I'm not getting that. Me that like okay, being the last one and the only girl should like have more of that. I am not getting it. It really gets to me. Like I cried. Yes, I mean I cried. Like constant crying. I'm serious. It hurts so much when you need love and you're not receiving it. When you need that, you need people to be there for you and they are not there. Like when you need someone to comfort you and you're not getting it.
okay, we just uncomfortable now. She just shared a brief about her experience, the depression, what she passed through as a very young teenage lady girl at that time. And we just thank God she was able to overcome it. She was able to control that. And she actually allied some of the symptoms. When you say depressed person, the symptoms you actually
Sad.
see the sadness, change in eating
Loss of
habit,
appetite.
loss of appetite.
Yeah.
And these are things you see our feelings change, which
Yes,
means
yes.
it affected our emotions,
Yes,
our
and then you see
behavior.
that at that moment, anything that people do around it look as if you are guilty.
Yeah.
That everybody just against you. That's what I felt like. I felt like everybody's against me.
Yeah.
Why is everybody just against me? Why? What's going on? Like that. But I thank God I was able to take some stuff. I thank God for the person, my I call her my sister, my roommate. Then she really helped me out. Like she helped me a lot. I was able to overcome that period.
Okay. That was so lovely to hear from our experience, and it has given us a lot of one of the things we actually want to talk this at this today's section about those symptoms. But we actually be going direct to the effects of depression in the lives of women. Now, and MC Papas, when we were discussing saying something earlier, something about sexual abuse and family problems.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at these two issues because these are the two controversial issues that are in this present day. Now, talk about you see a lot of people depressed, and you ask, "What's the problem? Why have everybody been depressed?" And those symptoms you just highlighted reflect how they comes out from these people. Sometimes it affects their emotions, their behaviors, even
Your physical appearance.
everything just changed. And you know something about you said something earlier about the aspect about when you start feeling guilt of yourself. You don't feel
Comfortable around people.
You feel the world is against
It's
you.
against you.
Now, how do you relate that? How do you relate that to its effect in the lives of the women from that aspect about sexual abuse and family problems? So, how do you see the effect of this depression, and how do you think it can be solved? So now, what we're actually doing now, what I will call it when we speak about this, how does this affect the sexual abuse and family problems be solved? Because we have people out there who are being faced by these two major factors,
Mhm.
the sexual abuse and family problems. So, what are the profound solutions you think can be given for these issues to be solved in the lives of women? Okay, let me hear from Abel's. We're able to solve
Of course,
this
I
problem. So,
was talking
share us
about
your solutions.
the family issues. What I did was that there's this particular day quite serious because I just like I at times when I called, I'll be the one that will come and hello brother, how you doing this thing? And like but when this particular day, my roommate just told me that see, just raise your mind as if you don't have a family.
Wow.
Take it off. If you are the only one, and I said, what? What did you just say? And I said, yes. Just imagine that you are the only one that your parents give birth to.
Okay.
You are the only child.
Okay.
What will you do? Will you be expecting that someone? How will you feel? And when she said it, I like it really helped me. Like she made me strong. She said something like you have to like first love yourself.
Okay.
Because then I
Love
was not
yourself.
even loving myself. Like when you love yourself, is there's no like you are like when I put any cloth to me, I look as if I'm ugly. She made it easy for me that I started in the morning, I wake up in the morning like, wow, this is beautiful girl. I was able to build my self-esteem.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. And secondly, I had to write them off.
Okay.
I stopped calling them. Even the one I know that okay, if I go on WhatsApp, I'll see. I try to like block for a while. And later, like like when I gave myself back, yes. So anything I see that I will see online that will hurt me about, I unfollowed, I blocked, and I stopped calling.
Okay.
And like I started loving myself. Like that is very, very important. I started loving myself so much. I started caring for myself, and then I was able to overcome depression.
Okay. She just add from Abel's. She said, the profound solutions which helped her when she was a teenage girl was number one. She said she was able to love herself. Though she had around her a very lovely sister back then when she was in school, who was like a counselor and advisor and helper. Gave her some advices which she took into consideration. She put it into practice, and she was able to overcome those things. She was able to build her self-esteem, and that helped her. And you can see she's looking good.
Of
She's
course.
bouncing. Okay, let's hear from MC Pumpers.
The only thing praise is in a simple way self care, as she has said, and also make sure they said the Englishman said a problem shared is
Problem
a
solved.
problem solved. Yes, I think you get somebody that you know that is close to you and can keep your secret.
Okay.
Very important. You share with the person anything you're facing
So
through.
that the solution can
Yeah,
Break up.
I saw something and like I wish it's true. Say recently people have stopped sharing their problems with people because and that is what and this have sent a lot of people to early grave.
Okay.
Which by like for me to go and share my issues, what I'm passing through, my challenges with you. Like I see you as my confidence.
Yes.
Yes, that's why I confide in you.
Yes.
And it will not get surprising that your issue is not like the top of the topic out there. How will you feel? This have caused a lot of damage in the society. Yeah, so when people come to you to talk to you, to share their issues with you, that is because they see you as a confident. That's why they can able to talk to you. That doesn't mean that you should take it out there
And
and
escalate
be
as well.
being to book.
He or she
Yeah.
compares.
Come on,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
you don't need to be like you should start using that person as an example or anything.
Because I love that. The effect of family problems when it comes to the lives of the women. How do you think this can be solved? What are the profound solutions you think can be given to solve this issue?
Yeah, talking about depression as a topic and the effects on women. Yeah, and
The
we
aspect
are,
of family problems.
we are looking at the aspect of family problem. They carry a whole lot of problem, especially family problems. And these women, they need support. They need their husbands to be there for them. For instance, if you want to talk about depression, this loss of our loved ones, it actually affects women. it actually affects the women most, because you know, in the family is in the family is the woman who takes in, and she takes in and she carries the baby for like 9 good months, and she start breastfeeding the baby, and all of a sudden the baby is nowhere to be found again. And you know, that causes a whole lot of depression, and most of them want to give their life for it. And I happens to experience one too. That happened to my mom. I remember when she carried a baby for 9 months without knowing that the baby is dead. She gave birth to a dead baby, and that really it almost cost her life, because they will tell you that it's not easy to carry a baby for like complete 9 months. That is a
In the
family.
womb.
That's a family problem. It's a very big depression that she wanted to give her life for it, but the husband has to be there, and her loved ones. That's the time that they need care. That's the time that you have to show them love. Show them that you love them. Tell them things that they want to hear. Console them. And for the part of the women too, it's not, there's a saying that it's not easy to let go of the past. It's not easy to let go. But sometimes you have to let go, because sometimes in life, letting go is the best solution. If you can actually, and one problem that I see that people have is the inability for them to forgive themselves. Are you getting it? If inability to forgive themselves. If you can't forgive yourself, you will, even when God have already forgiven you, you will not believe that the thing is gone. And that's what also affects in depression. Some people cannot let go of the past. And when you are still holding to it, it's true that for the part of giving birth and you lost the baby, it's true that you've lost the baby, but you believe that you are not the one that who gave the baby to yourself. It's God that gave you the baby, and the God that gave you the first one is able to give you the second one. And because when one door closes, another door opens.
Did not actually give you more time, because you have a lot to tell us about this depression, and that's so wonderful. I just really love that. And see, this depression of a thing, it's something we need to be very, very attentive to. See, around us, a lot of people are faced with this challenge. Now, talking about the women, now you see, women actually varies. They are into twofold. We have the single and we have the married. Now, talking about the single, now I'm telling you, looking at that direction. Now, whereby you see a lot of broken emotions. Let me use that word, broken emotions. Now, as a result of a lot of people come into relationship, and you just see suddenly tomorrow, whereby you see a lot of them commit suicide. I have seen ladies. I've heard about ladies who commit suicide.
They
Who
take
insane.
the issue of sniper
because of
young ladies taking
Thank you.
sniper
Because of a man
break
who broke
that.
all that. So all these are things you need to understand, and that is why you see when you see a lady who is depressed. Now it's you will see it. One thing I know about depression, depression reflects. It reflects in the face. Now, and it shows in character.
It will be written all over.
All over.
Yes.
Because those symptoms will come out in behavior, even in the physical ability, the way they talk. You just watch them. All they talk is negativity. They always talk about negativity all around them. They don't see good about them. So they don't even talk anything good. If you say you can do it, they always tell you, no, I can't do it. There you know this person is depressed. And that is where the issue or the solution is coming in, whereby they need counseling. One thing about depression brings one thing: anxiety. Become very aggressive, anger. Anything.
And it's make you aggressive.
That's the thing. So all those things now is effect now in the lives of women. Now the solution there is when you see people around, when you get to see people around, try to pour out. Not any kind of people. There are people that are not.
That's why I just want to say it's not every kind. It's not any kind of people.
Yeah. There are people actually that will kill. That will actually just kill it, and eventually they won't provide a solution. What they do is to put more pain like that. So I believe women who are there with this should be able to help their views. Find a good counselor. Because people who can provide solution, don't keep this to yourself. Don't keep that to yourself. And
When you
that's
see a therapy, please just see a therapy.
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 now, so it's very important.
Yes.
So a depressed mind always is occupied or is open to so many negativity. Now, for this negativity to be out, all it needs and all it takes, we just add it from them. Come out from the shell of anxiety. Come out from that thing. Look for a counselor. Look for people you think you can confide your burden upon, and you share that for profound solution. And also, she said, "Have fun. Don't be caged. Be
Don't be
out.
caged.
Just be out." Okay, I think final notes. Let me get a final note from.
First thing.
Yeah.
It's very, very important.
Like
Hey.
happiness is free.
Happiness is free.
Yeah.
You don't hold anybody happiness, and no one hold you happiness. Just create it yourself. Be
Yeah.
happy.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. She said, "Be happy."
Happy.
You can actually handle it. Show yourself love. No one can love you more than yourself.
Mm.
Show yourself love. Engage on things that you love doing.
We just had from Mr. Bright. Now, he said a lot,
he said a
and
lot.
I'm so happy.
Mm, mm,
See,
mm.
just keep doing what you love doing.
Yeah.
And see, he just said something. He said about to those who out there you think you are not depressed. Tomorrow you might actually find yourself in that circumstance. Now, even the same thing applicable to we here. Also, we might actually find ourselves in that circumstance tomorrow. Now, what do we think we can do? We just said that into this session that we need to engage ourselves in activities that makes us lively. Be open out there, be for good counselors, and always be happy. Love yourself. He said, love yourself is all that matters. And you can't please people. So don't think because people are saying this, just keep to yourself. And also, because of our time, I know it's a very broad topic. Depression is something very wide. And today's section, we're looking at depression and its effects in the lives of women. And the people in the house, a lot look at the beautiful and some have profound solutions. We actually have able who shared our experience, and Ash was able to solve and actually control that depression, and you can see her bouncing healthy today. Also, I actually next time actually will come, but before that, actually I want you to go to our channel, subscribe, like, and comment. Your comment will go a good long way to next section or next segment on this topic, depression, because depression is why we're still going to talk about depression and its effect in the life of men and the teenagers. But we need your comment. We want you to talk, we want you to share your view on what actually has been discussed in the house. Thank you very much for that. Hope to like our channels and subscribe.
Right.
Thank
See
you.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye.